So this morning, I decided to have a class tonight. So we informed my yoga a little late, but we thank you so much for you being here. And today we are. How are you today?
Good.
So very good. Yeah. And are you ready for the? So we still in we still in the springtime, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, because before June the 21st. Yes.
So today May
8.
May
7.
Okay, so today we're going to study the verse 104 and 105. Yeah. So at this time, would you read the verse and then the first and second paragraph? Yeah.
Dhammapada verses 104 and 105, gain or lose. It is better indeed to conquer oneself than to conquer others. Neither a deva or nor Gandhava nor Mara together with Brahma, archangel, can turn into defeat the victory of the man who controls himself.
There's a story. Can you read that story into
The story of the Brahmin Anathapukchaka. While residing at the Jetavana monastery, the Buddha uttered verses 104 and 105 of this book with reference to Anathapukchaka, a Brahmin. On one occasion, a Brahmin by the name of Anathapukchaka came to the Buddha and said to him, "Venerable Sir, I think that you know only the practices that are beneficial and not the practices that are unbeneficial." To him, the Buddha answered that he also knew the practices which were unbeneficial and harmful. Then the Buddha enumerated 6 practices which caused dissipation of wealth. They are:
Sleeping until the sun has risen, habitual idleness, cruelty. 4th, indulgence in intoxications or intoxicants, which causes drunkenness and negligence. 5th, sauntering along in streets at unearthly hours. And 6th, sexual misconduct. Further, the Buddha asked the Brahmin how he earned his living, and the Brahmin replied that he earned his living by playing dice, etc., by gambling. Next, the Buddha asked him whether he won or lost. When the Brahmin answered that he sometimes lost and sometimes won, the Buddha said to him, to win in a game of dice is nothing compared to win or to a victory over a moral defilement. Then the Buddha spoke in verse as follows, verses 104 and 105. It is better indeed to conquer oneself than to conquer others. Neither a deva, nor a Gandhava, nor Mara, together with Brahma, archangel, and turn it to defeat the victory of the man who controls himself. The story of the Brahmin Anathapukchaka.
Thank you, Dan. So we just read the verse 4, 5, and Dhamma, and then Dhamma. Yeah, the meaning are the same, but this one is from the language Pali. Pali. Yeah. This one is Dhamma. There's no R. No R. This means Pali. Pali language. Pali. This means teaching. Teaching of Buddha. Buddha. Teaching of the Buddha. This means Pali language. When you go to in India, actually when I went to India around 2018, if you say the word Buddha, they don't know it.
What they say?
Yeah, they over there is a book. Yeah, book. So and then here we put the word the same Buddha, but over there they say only three first letter B or B book. Yeah, so that's one they. But here we pronounce it Buddha, but over there book. Yeah, and then when we went, then the Dharma transmit to Vietnam. We read the same. We will read the Buddha. So we just read the B O D. Until 1903, yeah, they call what is we call it right? But before they had this one book. This means come from this B of D book, right? And then the Buddha book or the same meaning is in enlightened one. This means in awakened one. This means in awakened one. Awakened person. Awakened person. Awakened person. This means Buddha. The one who awakening. So I think one of the nouns describe a person. For example, a doctor, a teacher, a lawyer, yeah, a secretary, a businessman, a monk, or a nun, or anything. It's just like the word describes the title of that person. Yeah, so we describe the Buddha the same, right? And then another word is Dhamma. Dhamma is D H A R M A. Greek Dharma. Dharma. The English, in the English word, whenever you see the R, the right pronunciation is just put your thumb all the way in. Dharma. Dharma. That's not the English. One of my English teachers teach me. He taught me there are three letters. You pay attention. The first thing is R. Okay. When you see R, it means put all your thumb all the way to the back. That's correct. For example, how are you? Where are you come from? See? But mostly for English speakers, English is a second language. We make mistake this one. We make the wrong pronunciation. We say R, but we always say
Yeah.
How are you? I'm hungry. So yes.
The first word you're missing letter A. The very first top, the Dhammapada verse, the very top, not upper.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
No, the very top.
This one is just like
No, the very top of the board. You're missing the letter A, Dhammapada.
this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're missing the A. No,
Can you talk about this one?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And so, pay attention to the letter R. Whenever you see the letter R in English word, put your thumb all the way in. And secondly, mostly English speaker, they make a mistake. It's an X. X. Yeah. X. When you see like this,
one that the hard one for. Yeah, the TH one, like something, or is have a hard time saying that.
Something
Especially for Thai people.
I would calculate a T is the hard one, but usually when you see a T, put in our mind is tough. T is tough. For example, pan. T is the hard one, I understand. And look like technique. See, we still tough. Technique. Not technique. Technique. And then like this T. Then this one not two. It has to be two. Two. Wow. Two go. We always two. Two go. Two. But only two. Yeah. Although she have no problem about English, try to do more here. Yeah. Okay, the verse is can you help me to read the verse again? Only the verse. The first three lines.
Sleeping until the sun has risen, habitual drunkenness, cruelty, indulgence in intoxicants which cause drunkenness, negligence, songs entering among the streets of the hours and sexual
Lots of airplanes today. Lots of airplanes today.
Can you read my one hand?
It is better indeed to conquer on oneself than to conquer others. Neither a Deva nor Gandhava nor Mara together with Brahma, Archangel, can turn into defeat the victory of the man who controls himself.
Okay. What do you understand about this verse? Can you have like brief summary about this verse? Well, this verse is put together 104 and 105. There's some original words in this verse, like for example, Gandhava, and then Mar, and then Brahma. I'm going to explain for you later. And this is the verse. Well, thank you so much for some great idea. We never thought about it. Usually before put here, and then suddenly shop, and then so now we have the packet. Yeah. Thank you for the great invention idea about this. Okay, this is the deep to convert oneself about this?
There's not no victory compared to if you can control yourself. It's better than you can defeat a devil or archangel.
Right.
Like for example, you can control your anger. You can control your desire.
Right, desire. Or
Greed.
greed. Anything. Yeah. So the Buddha said, I remember in the verse about 101, he said, we can defeat, we can win 1,000 battles, but the victory is not valued as we can win ourselves. So what do you think?
It's the greatest battle is to win over yourself.
Right. Yeah.
Always
So that's
win.
why that's the key of the Buddhism, right? Okay, what is your experience to win yourself instead of winning the other?
Most of the time I lose.
You can start
Can't think
self-control
of
now.
one. Just for today, I lose the battles a lot. Like from this morning until just like let's say if I wanna maybe buy something online, and I guess I passed it yesterday. I didn't buy it,
Yeah.
so I guess I won that time.
Well, you get to save money.
Yeah.
At that time, you look like internal emotional mind at that time, look like we feel very, I don't know how to say, but we feel like
Disappointed.
disappointment, if not needed, look like we feel weak or we feel shame, but after, and we get over that, and then we feel like the reward from the mind inside, right? And then pay attention after losing
Conquered. Weak.
but they come together is control. The top on top of that would be aware. On top of that is would be mindfulness. For example, somebody like insulted,
to yourself.
Yes, the presence belongs to the person
The
who
person.
gave it.
Yeah.
Right. So somebody hurt you, insult you, say wrong about you, you don't accept that, and don't think they go back to that person. So at that time, you control your temperature. Yeah. So the Buddha say, with 1,000 things not equal value that you win yourself. And then there were 6 of them in there. Can you read the 6 of them? We can.
The 6 of the
Yes. Then the Buddha.
practicing that can call dissipation of wealth.
Right.
Number 1, sleeping until the sun has risen.
Right.
Number 2, habitual idleness. Number 3, cruelty. Number 4, indulgence in intoxicants, which causes drunkenness and negligence. Number 5, sauntering alone in streets at unearthly hours.
Right.
And number 6, sexual misconduct.
Right. There's 6 of them. Right. And okay, based on this story, the story of the Brahmin. Brahmin is named Brahmin. Yeah. And his name is Anatta Pukkata. Well, one time, the Buddha stayed at the Dhammapada monastery. The Buddha urged this verse, 104 and 105. Yeah, on the Dhammapada. And then the story began. This name, the Anatta Pukkata come to the Buddha and said to him, "Venerable sir, I think that you are the only practice that the Venerable, not practice that are unbeneficial." So to him, the Buddha answered, "He also know the new practice which are unbeneficial and harmful." And then Buddha enumerates 6 practices that cause dissipation of the wealth. What are they? So we just say, sleep until the sunrise. Papa, have you ever slept until the sunrise? And then secondly, habitual idleness. Yeah. The third, cruelty. The 4 is illusion. Okay.
Indulgence.
Intoxicant. And this causes drunkenness and negligence. The number 5 is suffering alone on the street with the unaccompanied out. And lastly is adultery and misconduct. So those are the things, if we don't know how to control, we don't know how to convert, to be over ourselves, and we are delusion. involuntary or voluntary bringing in to our story. So in Buddhism we call it Alexander story.
Storage.
Yeah, storage. Another word is consciousness story.
Consciousness.
Yeah, consciousness. this one represented by the story. The story, the Buddha say, when we the story of a man, his name is here, Anatta. He does, he does living by doing that, gambling. And the Buddha said, okay, have you win? He said, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Nah. But the Buddha showed him the one who will win forever by to control, by to defeat the victory, by to control, himself, to conquer himself.
Conquer.
Conquer himself by sitting, sleep until the sun has rise. No good. And then, Buddha says they're sitting, that dissipation of the well. It means make the well go away. Constantly sleeping until the sun has rise. Secondly, habitual idleness. The fourth thing is cruelty. The fourth is inducing, intoxicant. Sometimes people who are drowning and then they can what's called drownness and nipples. The number 5 is suffering alone on the street at the early hours. During the curfew hour, then people on the street and put the dog with the thing hanging out there. I don't know, wasting that thing. Number 6 is adultery. We have a family like the husband and wife. That's enough. And then we look for extra relationship. And when we look for extra relationship, what happened? We screw up. We are playing family and then we screw up our family. So that's why the Buddha said there's 6 things you pay attention to conquer yourself. And then when you conquer yourself, you have the victory of yourself. So that victory is, like Kim said, okay,
Not by.
we want something, and then, when we look into the house, we say, okay, we already have that. But what happened? They not stop right there. They hey, this one is on sale, this one, only once a year, and then, they try to pull over you. But no. I said, no is no. And after that, you don't like that, and then, few moments later, 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe next day, and you make a difference. Thank you for yesterday. Thank you for, to be mindful and to be not into the trap of the business thing. So at that time, you conquer yourself, you win yourself, you walk yourself. So in our life, there's 1,000 million things happen like that. So when you get to know not to conquer yourself, when you get to the trap, then you follow the desire and then die. So desire.
I think that there's extra. The first one,
Desire. And the third thing is hatred. Hatred.
TR.
T
ED,
E
ED, hatred, yeah, ED.
Okay.
The first one,
Ignorance. Desire and hatred.
the first one, the letter R is extra.
Here.
Yeah, it's no R.
No R. Ignorance.
Yes.
Right. Ignorance, desire and hatred. So ignorance is the state of fullness. The state of no meditation, right? Yeah. The state of no awareness. And then when we see the thing, and then we have no knowledge about this, and then we desire. Another one is one thing. One thing. One thing. We want thing. And then when we want thing, but the thing we want, the thing we desire is not coming and we expect it, we're angry. Another word, we're angry. Right? So, but we need to be angry by limiting our desire. By limiting our desire, and then our ignorance is goes down. When our ignorance is goes down, and then our awareness, goes up. Awareness goes up, enlightenment goes up. This big change. Yeah. So when awareness absent, ignorance is developed too much, and then suffering comes up. Right. Okay, thank you very much for your coming today, and hopefully you can take this verse on the sheet. You can go home and study more about that. I wish every day, like every activity to be, try to learn from the Buddha, try to win yourself by not to follow desire, not to follow anger, not to follow ignorance. And then when you completely good about this, and then the chance to become enlightened, become Buddha, day by day, years by years, life by life, and then you become a fully
Awaken.
beneficial awakened one. So, thank you very much for your coming. And then we say
Awaken the
the living beings
Beings are innumerable. I vow to save them all. Afflictions are endless. I vow to eradicate them all. The Dharma door is unaccountable. I vow to study them all. The Buddha way is an excel. I vow to attend it. I vow that the merits and the virtue will go out everywhere and reaches everyone, so that the world
and all the living beings will
realize the Buddha way.
Thank you. And then this Sunday, we have no last Sunday, because this Sunday is Vesak. It's been the celebration of the Buddha birthday. Yeah.
No class?
It's a big one.
Yeah, there is no class on
May 11th. May 11th.
May 11th. But we do have class on
Next Wednesday?
Next one.
next Wednesday. Yeah. Okay, so
But do you celebrate the Buddha's birthday on Sunday?
yeah, Sunday.
It's a very big event.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing up your word. It's important. People now they might make mistake. They said, and the Buddha's birthday different. Celebrate of the Vesak. Celebrate of the Vesak. Celebrate
Visit.
They combine together. 1, 2, 3. They combine the Buddha